Alright guys, welcome back. We thought we'd start with filming some of these projects at the beginning so you can see how they start off and how we go through all the steps and sort of give you some history on how and why the project came about. So here behind me, obviously we've got a 1972 Chevelle station wagon. And as you can see, it's a bit of a project, but there's an interesting story behind it. So this conveniently has the third row seat in the back, the rear-facing rumble seat that the kids really enjoy. Purely for the simple fact that got another baby on the way and we need something that can move some more people. So it was, we could go buy an SUV, or hey, let's find something with a little bit more class, a little more style, and we can build it while we're waiting. So the plan here, as you can see, is to put this baby together, get her on the road, and use it as a family mover. Maybe something some of you guys might do, or something a little bit different, but it's really, we're running out of time, so we got to go ahead and get started on this thing. So the plan is today we'll give a walk around, show you what we're working on here, kind of give you an idea of what we're planning, and take you along for the ride and let you guys see what we're doing here. So we'll go ahead and dive into her. So we'll go ahead and give you guys the guided tour here. So as you can see, she's currently red. It's originally a brown color. The guy we bought her from has owned it in the family for a long time, and they were in the process of restoring her and putting her together. And as you can see, we still got her on the trailer because she hasn't quite made it into the shop yet. But it'll be a little bit easier to show you guys what we're working with. But we got lucky enough that they'd already started the body work. As you can see, they found this nice Merlot color that they were going to paint her. They've done some of the rust repair, primed some things, and started jamming her. I don't know if we're going to stay with that same color, but hey, we're going to find out. So lucky enough, they've taken some good care of the engine compartment. You can see they've already done some cleanup in here, some rust repair. She is an AC car, so that's nice. It's originally a small block 350 car, but we were fortunate enough to find a big block 454 from GM's limited production of those LS5s back in the 90s. For now, we've got a turbo 350, or maybe a turbo 400. I can't remember exactly, that we're going to throw in here for the meantime, but shortly thereafter we'll probably do a 6-speed Tremec conversion on it like we're doing with the 70 Chevelle that you guys have probably seen. So as we're walking around here, she does have the disc brake front, which is nice. That'll be a nice convenient option. And then, you can see the primer here. They were doing some rust repair on the lower doors. The front fenders had been messed up, so they were cleaning that up. They were doing some rust repair around this rear window to fix that. Obviously, I have my nice fabricated rear window because there's no electrical hooked up in the front, no battery, so we weren't able to get the rear window up to get her trailer home. So I made this nice, very classy painter's tape window to get us by until we could get her back here to the shop and start getting her rolled up. As you can see, she's a real complete car, real nice shape. Like I said, so it should be a nice fun project. So we'll keep walking around here and show you guys the other side. Don't mind the stuff in the background, but like I said, she's holding up real good. She's in real good shape, so this should be a lot of fun. But let's get you guys around to the inside and show you the business end. So as you can see, hopefully we can fix that. Door handle fell off. We'll just throw that anywhere. So right now it's the old sweep gauge style dash and everything, but they had the SS cluster and center consoles and a bunch of other goodies, the whole dash bezel assembly, a bunch of dashboards and a bunch of other parts. So we're going to swap this over to the SS style clone just to make it a little bit more fun. Everybody likes to see the tech, and pretend their cars, a little bit more sporty than they were. Plus, it'll let us keep an eye on that big block as we're tooting down the road, trying to ignore the kids in the background. So she's got the saddle interior, bench seat, bench middle, obviously. I'll give you guys a view back there. And then, like I said, it's got the third row seat. But as you can see, it's a nice black interior. The headliner's still in really good shape. All the glass is here. We got all the door panels. The seats are okay. They need to be reupholstered, but we'll take care of that, and we'll put some new seat foam on them, probably throw in some new carpet, and really get this thing dialed in. It's an AC car, which will be nice. Get the power rear window, which is really convenient when you don't have a battery, so that's sort of why we have that painter's blue tape rear window. And like I said, it's, you know, just a really, really nice car. Not too much to complain about with this one. We'll get her fixed up, and it's going to be a lot of fun, I think, once we get this thing ready to go. You know, it's got the eight passenger capacity, so that'll make things a little bit easier. And you know, we'll get the family involved, take you guys along for the ride, get this thing assembled, and really show you what you can do with one of these things on a relatively inexpensive budget. So we're into the car for not a whole lot of money, which is the other convenient thing. You know, we're going to try to build this for a lot cheaper than you could build, say, and go out and buy an Excursion or Suburban or some other, you know, higher end vehicle. And it'll be a lot more fun to drive around in, to be honest with you. So that's really what I'm looking forward to on this one. So we'll keep showing you guys around kind of what we got here. And here is, we got the middle seat. It's in a lot better shape. So it goes as to be expected. Then the front was, the driver's seat's, you know, in a state of disrepair. We got the back opened up here. We were trying to do a quick fix to get the rear window up, but as a lot of you guys know, they sandwiched the motor behind the rear door plate or the rear, you know, door skin and the glass. So it wasn't easy to get to. We decided to just, out of speed and convenience, go ahead and tape up the window so we could get this thing into a better state. But you know, like I said, we tried to get that rear window up first just to make sure it could go up. And then we got the nice third seat down under here, under these panels. It's, you know, real complete, also in pretty good shape. But like I said, we're probably going to go the route of cleaning these seats up for a little bit, and eventually we'll make some seat covers for this, similar to, if you've seen the 70 Chevelle that we have. Probably something pretty similar to that. It's missing the luggage rack, unfortunately, which I'm not sure if we'll take all this off and fill in the holes and smooth out the roof and just make it a smooth roof, or if we'll try to find some of the pieces. We got some of it here, but you're missing the side rails and that center mount and some of the other stuff. But you can see it's, you know, pretty decent shape. Got a little bit of gunk up here from sitting outside and from the drive home. She's laser straight for the most part. They took care of almost all the rust on it. There's only one or two spots I've seen that we'll have to come in and clean up, one of which is right in here. You know, like I said, it's real minor, but we'll take care of that, and you know, get some of these new door seals in here. We'll figure out what color we're going to paint it. We'll finish the body work, get her primed, get her painted, start throwing her together. And you know, sort of see how it goes. Chrome's in okay shape, you know, not the best. Somebody's obviously already started to turn her into an SS clone. You can see we're going to run electric cooling fans in the front because it is a little bit hotter down here. We might sit in traffic, and that'll just be more of a convenience thing out of anything. And we got some long tube headers for her. We got to figure out a path forward on exhaust and what we're going to do there. There's still some internal arguments between what style wheels we're going. I'm a bigger fan of these. But they were kind enough to throw in another set with a car that's another stock Chevelle style that my wife's more akin to. So we'll have to see how that goes. And I'm excited to show you guys what we got going on here, and I hope you're excited to follow along. So thanks for taking the time to watch today, guys. I really appreciate it. And let us know what you think, or if you got any ideas for which way we should go with this project. And you know, hopefully you're excited to see what we got coming on. We're excited to see what you guys got going on. So thanks again.